All right, everybody. What is going on? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. And if you're watching on the replay, leave a quick comment saying hashtag Team Replay, or just leave a comment saying PTD Mondays, and skip about a minute or two in to skip the intro that everyone hates so much. But for everybody else, all right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one, the only, the PTD Power Half Hour, featured here on Paid to Drive. That's right, everyone. I hope you all had a great Monday and made lots of money. And if you didn't, remember, guys, there's always tomorrow. Always keep that in mind. So, with that being said, if you are a delivery driver for GrubHub, UberEATS, Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Instacart, Amazon Flex, DLive, E24, Seamless, or any of the others, you should absolutely, positively be subscribed to this channel with that post notification bell turned on. That's right, everybody. For real, comment 777 if you've done that already. Comment 888 if you haven't yet, but it's okay. There's still time to subscribe. That's right, everybody. And also make sure you are doing the same thing on my second channel, PTD Vlogs, aka the Pay to Drive Vlogs. That link is in the description as well, or just do a quick YouTube search, type in PTD Vlogs, hit the red subscribe button, tap the little bell next to it, and make sure you have it turned on to all. And, of course, everybody, you guys know the dealio. You know how this works. Let's do this, guys. Our like goal, as always, is 100 plus on this video. 50 plus likes is an additional plus 5 minutes. 80 plus likes is a plus 10 minutes, making this a 40-minute stream. And of course, 100 plus likes is going to take it for a full hour, turning this into a PTD Power Hour. That's right, everybody. Keep smashing that like so we can hit these goals. Comment 111 if you have smashed the like. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. And if you don't know how to like the video, if you are on a phone or a tablet, all you do is close out the live chat that you're looking at in the top right corner of your screen. You'll see the like button pop up on the left. Give it a quick tap. And if you look a few spaces over to the right, you will see the button that says live chat, which will bring you right back to the live chat. All right, guys, let's keep smashing that like. Smash that like. All right, guys, let's knock those likes out real quick. We're going to do some quick shout outs, and then we've got a nice special treat for you tonight. So when you hear your name called, comment 555. We've got Jenny Thomas. By the way, Jenny, please, I hope you feel better. We got Samuel over here, Kung Fu Panda, Samuel Chun, Alan Christensen, who's going to be taking the mic in just a moment, Zanaya Jayarda, or Zanaya Yayarda. I hope you feel better too since you're in the hospital. Driving with Anthony, what's up? Glenn Plunkett, Michelle Wheaton, Steve Elliott, Alex Flores, Buddha-san, Anthony DiMaggio, Karen Mahoney, PHX Delivery Drove, Pepino FX, Nicholas Riding, Ryan Cameron, Stacy Klein, Jay Grubbs, what's up, Jesse? Dan Pepples, Richard Longbreak, Ryan Cameron, Not a Cab, what's up, Not a Cab? Jen Dawn, Trevor Holmes, Mode Jam, or Mode Jam, Glenn Plunkett, Stormy One, Lynetta, what's up? Must be some sort of driver illness, yes. Jason Johnson, Cassie Kendig and her daughter, Matthew Anderson, Raul Garcia, Alan M., Travis Lynn, Monica Pena. Who else do we got here? What's up, River? The River of Dreams, Richard Longbreak, Dan Pepples, Remo 9699. What's up? Rosendo Ortega. We got everybody here. Getting giggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we want to know is DoorDash testing drivers, collecting data, perhaps? Well, our friend Alan Christensen, I spoke with him today, and he's got an interesting theory on it. So I'm curious to see what you guys think of his theory. So I'm going to play his recording in just a moment. And before we do that, guys, please make sure you smash that like button. During this recording, it is just going to be Alan. So moderators, please keep letting the people in the chat know to keep smashing that like. And once we hit 50 likes, we will be doing a PTD Power Half Hour plus 5. Remember that. So the faster we get there, the better. So, without further ado, Alan Christensen, Take it away.
Well, hello. It has been a long time since I have done something for you guys here, and I am glad to be back today doing this. I've kind of been on a hiatus of driving because insurance purposes and personal reasons, but I'm still trying to keep up the best that I can on the current events happening within the companies and trying to do research. So thank you, Pete, for bringing me on again. I want to be clear with everyone straight off the bat that what I am about to tell you isn't anything I'm able to personally prove, but it is a theory that I'm having that seems to be showing through the system based on what I've been observing with everybody's posts and talking with a couple of drivers over what's going on in their markets and what's happening and how maybe we can get this out. So I just wanted to be clear on that these are definitely theories at the moment. They do need to be proved, but that's why we do things like this. We put theories out there, even if it might, not be something anyone's too sure of, but we put these things out there to field out the information, gather the resources, and research it further to hopefully get something proved on exactly what's going on. So what I'm touching up on is DoorDash's pay structure and kind of what's going on in the industry. So this may be another long one, Pete. I apologize. So the companies have proven time and time again how they operate and what's going on. There's been a lot of talk lately and a lot of research done showing that these businesses are now exploding with customers. Like, it just keeps skyrocketing higher and higher and higher. Everybody generally thinks this is a good thing. And it very well could be a good thing, because even as a driver, I look at it as, that means more deliveries. But I'm reluctant to really be excited about something like this, because from what I saw specifically with DoorDash, the last time business started booming up, what did they do? They kept slashing pay the busier they got until we got that system that was previously, destroyed by the media and everything. So that's what I'm afraid of for the future, is if these businesses skyrocket even more, they look at this in the same way. Ooh, this is more money for the company. And that's all they care about, is bottom line for the company. So I'm trying to be as positive as I can, but it's very hard. But I'm trying to be realistic more so. That's what I'm about, is being realistic with you guys, even if you don't like hearing it and it is going to upset people. That's just the way being realistic works. Don't ever be afraid to piss people off, because it's not like you're trying. You're not actively trying to. It's just people have different views on things, and not all of us can agree, especially when it comes to maybe just, theories, stuff like that. But this is something I'm worried about. Again, that the more business they drum up, the more they're going to continue slashing wages. That's bad, because effectively what these jobs have been doing is stagnating driver wages. They don't pay drivers more, they stagnate while the company brings in more revenue. So Tony Zhu and Dara Khosrowshahi, those guys, the executives at the top levels, those are the guys that are raking in all the extra money in the company. not the drivers. What worries me is the newest realization that I've had, aside from the potential pay cuts that will be coming for drivers with extra business. This worry I just was discussing with a couple of other drivers, and it's not good. I've been seeing more and more posts and more information from people that, myself and others were trying to share before, and we were met with a lot of aggression and a lot of really negative feedback. And we were just trying to provide information. But, we showed how their payouts work, and everybody's been trying to figure out what's going on with DoorDash pay rates. Why are these pay rates random? They tell us that they pay based on factors. They do not tell you those factors. Those factors are just mentioned that we don't have any numbers on. They've never given them. What this comes down to is, I think I know what they're doing right now, currently. These companies are constantly testing the driver markets. Constantly testing. And these numbers that they're testing, that's what they use to determine how much they're going to pay drivers. With a flood of new drivers coming in constantly, people not knowing how the system works, being afraid that if they don't accept enough, they're going to be deactivated, those things, they will take all those lowball offers. So then this works in the favor of the company. And the fact that, oh, well, look at how many drivers now are accepting these $2 offers, so we can just keep continuing to offer these, like we intended to initially. We can just keep doing this because the numbers are showing they'll take it. This is why they keep flooding in the businesses. They're doing it to pay as little as possible. Bottom line, it's gross, yes, but that's just what's going on. Educated drivers aren't going to be doing these things. Educated drivers, seasoned drivers, not to disparage the new ones. Again, it takes a while to acclimate yourself to a business like this and really figure out what's going on. So, educated drivers, seasoned drivers, we're not going to take that. We're not going to take that at all. We're going to be like, yeah, no, that's just, it's not right. Now, if you look at your payouts, they're still doing the same thing that they were doing before, right? They're paying a base wage. Generally, it's about $2. And the higher the customer tips, the more the customer is tipping, the less DoorDash is paying the driver. So the customers are still paying like 80 to 90% of our wages, like literally. I've had multiple posts. It was a while back, because I've been trying not to make myself go too crazy in this hiatus, but I've had multiple posts where I calculated out customer tips versus DoorDash pay, and customer tips were always double what DoorDash paid me for the day. Double. Think about that. If DoorDash paid me $20 in the day, the customers paid me $40 or a little bit more. So our wages are still being paid by the customers, not the company. The customers are our employers, essentially. What I don't like about this research, and here's where the theory comes in that I don't have really proof over, but I would like other people to look into it and, potentially share that, and hopefully somebody can find something in regards to that. Maybe it can get to the right place. But with DoorDash's constant testing of the system and what drivers are accepting, this enables them to do all kinds of things that we don't like. All kinds of things. Now, they never wanted to move from the old system they had, the whole pay you $1 and use the customer tips to subsidize your wages. Tony Zhu defended that all the way until it changed. He never changed his mind on it. He still hasn't changed his mind on it. He's exactly the same Tony Zhu he's always been. And what makes this bad is what he's doing with the payouts. So the payouts seem to be random, right? It's always like, why am I getting 2 different payouts for the same distances, or very close distances, and they're significantly different. We see this a lot. Significantly different payouts, which means those factors really aren't being considered. They're just throwing numbers out there. But the payouts, I think, are random based on demand. What I mean by this is, so you know how it's basically the same exact pay model they had before, just $1 extra base. And of course, they had to separate customer tips on paper. They had to separate the customer tips. They're putting out pay like this because they're trying to continue equaling wages among dashers. They keep the numbers random, and I say that in quotations because I don't believe it actually is random to an extent. But by random meaning, more drivers are rejecting lowball offers, so naturally those drivers are making more. We've seen a lot of posts about that. Drivers being very happy, like, I'm making so much money with this new pay model. Everybody feels like they have more flexibility. They're really vibing on it. It's feeling good. But it could just be something that they're hoping people don't pay attention to. So more of these drivers are denying these lowball offers. But when the numbers rise, the pay numbers rise from rejecting lowballs, DoorDash looks at this and goes, oh, okay, we have to bring those numbers back down. Again, remember, Tony Zhu is the same Tony he's always been, and he's always been about keeping wages equal, even though it seems anything but that. But we're not going to get in depth. So he's always been trying to keep the wages equal and will never change it. But he does it in all the wrong ways. Drivers should be making about the same rates, but drivers should be making $20 an hour minimum to cover vehicle expenditures and wear and tear. This should be an everyday occurrence. $20 an hour minimum, everyday occurrence. So when the numbers rise from rejecting those lowballs, the pay numbers, they then have the system programmed to start shelling out constant lowball offers. That then equals the high payouts. I hope that we're following on this, and I apologize if anybody's gotten confused, if this does confuse people. The more drivers accept bigger deliveries, bigger numbers on deliveries, the more tendency the system is going to have at where it's programmed, the more they're going to see those lowball offers start to come in and, kind of make it so maybe drivers get too frustrated and go, okay, screw it, I'll take them or whatever. I think a lot of drivers would just be like, yeah, I'm not going to do this, I'm done. They might just get frustrated and sign off for the day. But even here when I was still driving, no matter what I did, I tried so many different ways. I was only able to average $10 an hour, regardless of if it's busy, if it's slow, if there are slow periods during the day and crazy busy times. I've had days where I've been constantly running 3 deliveries at a time for a good couple of hours during lunch. And then suddenly on that day, it's worse than it usually is, and no deliveries come in after. It just stagnates. And I definitely had delivery days where I quite literally sat there for hours on end with nothing coming in, except for maybe a couple of $2 offers to drive 5 or 6 miles, and that's unacceptable. But in this, it always equaled out about $10 an hour. It deviated very little. It was always the same numbers every single freaking day, no matter what. And that seems like more than coincidence to me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I think what they're doing with this system is having it monitor how much people are making, and when they say people are making more, they then start pushing out lower offers at a more consistent, higher rate to equal that out, because the more time a driver spends refusing orders, that's obviously money lost right there, right? Like, you're not making any money because it's low ball after low ball, so you're just sitting there waiting for the good one to come in to hopefully make up for it. But you never know if it's actually going to make up for it. You just know that there's a delivery that's going to come in at some point that will actually pay you something where you can go, okay, yeah, I'll take this. Think about that, drivers. How much time have you spent sifting through lowball offers, offers that pay next to nothing? How much time have you spent sitting there sifting through those, waiting for that big one to come in? And do you think it actually helped your financial gain, or do you think it destroyed your financial gain? This plays directly into it. Again, on repeat, you've gotten those days where it's been really busy, it's been good, and then suddenly low ball after low ball after low ball. All that time spent rejecting all of that. And it's not okay. So, Pete, thank you again for bringing me out again. Definitely feels good to still be helping, even though I've, kind of been elsewhere. But I still I'm still trying to be active with you guys. I'm still trying to connect with you guys. And it feels good to be doing all of this. So thanks again. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of the day, everybody. Try to keep your heads up with everything. I know I have a lot of not so good information, and there's a lot of it going around. But try to keep your heads up. Maybe something will work out in the end. Maybe it won't. That's the reality of it. But all we can do is really hope and then work towards that. So your goals, and I definitely appreciate all of you and appreciate the support and people taking the time to think about it.
All right, Alan, I just want to say thank you, even though I know that was a recording, but I do want to say thank you again, and Alan is in the chat. So everyone, please say thank you, Alan. I gotta say, man, it's just DoorDash knows what they're doing at this point, at least on their end, okay? First and foremost, guys, we got 98 people watching right now, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. I'm just curious, guys. Comment 333 if you agree with what Alan was saying. Comment 444 if you disagree with him. And I'm just curious as to why you disagree. It's okay to disagree, of course. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? We're all entitled to an opinion and how we want to feel about things. I'm not saying that at all. But I really do feel that Alan really hit it pretty square on the head there. You know? I mean, what do you guys think overall? Tell me in the comment section right now what you guys think. Do you agree with him? Comment 333 if you agree, 444 if you don't. And we got to get those likes, guys. We got 68 right now, you know what I mean? Let's do this, guys. Our like goal, as always, is 100 plus on this video. 50 plus likes is an additional plus 5 minutes. 80 plus likes is a plus 10 minutes, making this a 40-minute stream. And, of course, 100 plus likes is going to take it for a full hour, turning this into a PTD Power Hour. That's right, everybody. Keep smashing that like so we can hit these goals. Comment 111 if you have smashed the like. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. And if you don't know how to like the video, if you are on a phone or a tablet, all you do is close out the live chat that you're looking at in the top right corner of your screen. You'll see the like button pop up on the left. Give it a quick tap. And if you look a few spaces over to the right, you will see the button that says live chat, which will bring you right back to the live chat. All right, guys, let's keep smashing that like. Smash that like. All right, guys. Well, Alan, I think it's pretty safe to say that everybody seemed to agree with you here. And you know what? I want to mention over here, I believe was it Ben? Yes. I'm going to put up with what Ben's jamming said because I think a lot of us can relate, without a doubt. River isn't sure. He agrees and disagrees. In the river of dreams, I go walking in my sleep. Billy Joel, 1993, I think. The River of Dreams. Does anybody remember that? In the middle of the night. Alright. So Ben's jamming says, I can attest to exactly what Alan was talking about. Waiting forever for a decent offer and averaging 10 or 15 an hour when it used to be a lot more. Guys, comment 333 if you agree with what Ben's jamming is saying. Comment 444 if you disagree. Because he's talking the truth right there, man. I'm telling you. I remember this on GrubHub too, when it was a lot more, man. Good old 2017, 2018 GrubHub. Oh, how I miss it. KM Charge, what's up? I had a 6-hour shift with DoorDash today. What? You made $26. I did nothing but decline the whole time. Thank God I run multiple apps and made some good money with them. Dude, don't even tell me that. KM Charge, that's terrible, dude. Wow. That's not too good. And guys, we are 5 thumbs up away, 5 likes away from hitting 80 likes, which will make this a PTD Power Half Hour plus 10, a 40-minute stream. Oh yeah, absolutely, Michelle. Every market is different. Yeah, KM Charge. You know we're here every night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific, for the PTD Power Half Hour. Actually, well, let's put it to a vote, guys. If you guys had a good day on DoorDash, comment 555. If you had a not so good day or a disappointing day, comment 665. James Ruffalo, my wife worked 5 hours today and barely broke $50. Garbage day on blocks. People in this market made $20 an hour without breaking a sweat. Kind of contradicted what you just said, James, unless you meant different markets, perhaps? Ah, Robert, that's a good one. I like that. Robert Cielski, how you doing, man? I like it. Oh, I like it. All right. Let's see. Oh, God, do I miss the good old days of GrubHub. I can't believe we're already saying that. Back when things were simpler. So Robert Cielski says, question, will AB5 make DoorDash pay more? What do you guys think? Do you think it'll make DoorDash pay more? Comment 333 for yes, 444 for no. So it seems like people were some people did well, others didn't. Rolo checking in. Rolo J20. What's up, Rolo? Our neighbor Rolo. That's a Rocco's Modern Life reference. Probably nobody here knows what I'm talking about, but it's what I grew up with. Let's see. I want to know from people who are boasting about 30 to 35 an hour if they're getting that consistently in their markets or if it's just one of those 3 or 4. You know what? I'll put it up. Ben's jamming. What's up, Damon Wolf? Damon Wolf. Coming to town. Mr. Damon Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Damon Wolf. What's up, I Spin? And Samuel Chun, the Kung Fu Panda. So Ben's Jammin says, I want to know from people who are boasting about 30 to 35 an hour if they're getting that consistently in their market or if it's just one out of every 3 or 4 or 5 nights. What do you guys think? It sure was, Rolo. That's right, Rolo. Actually, how old is everybody? I'm 32. I'll be 33 this February. Doesn't even make any sense. I've pretty much just, like, after I turn 30, I pretty much just forget what age I am because it's, like, irrelevant to how I feel, you know? Yep. I was born in 87. No problem, Damon. No problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up our first 30 minutes here on the PTD Power Half Hour plus 5. Let's see, did we... Yeah, okay, so this will be a plus 10. This will be a 40-minute stream, not 4 minutes. What's up, Timo D Xbox? What's up? Cindy goes old. 80s babies don't age. I don't know about that. I've seen people that look, you know, they look like they're 40 or 50, but they're my age. Apartment deliveries after dark are the worst. So many building numbers that are not lit up drives me crazy. Oh yeah, tell me about it. That's why I stick to my lunch blocks. It's during the day and that's that. You know what I mean, guys? Let's do this, guys. Our like goal, as always, is 100 plus on this video. 50 plus likes is an additional plus 5 minutes. 80 plus likes is a plus 10 minutes, making this a 40-minute stream. And of course, 100 plus likes is going to take it for a full hour, turning this into a PTD Power Hour. That's right, everybody. Keep smashing that like so we can hit these goals. Comment 111 if you have smashed the like. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. And if you don't know how to like the video, if you are on a phone or a tablet, all you do is close out the live chat that you're looking at in the top right corner of your screen. You'll see the like button pop up on the left. Give it a quick tap. And if you look a few spaces over to the right, you will see the button that says live chat, which will bring you right back to the live chat. All right, guys, let's keep smashing that like. Smash that like. All right, guys, you guys are crushing it with the likes tonight. We got 91 people watching strong. Fantastic. Just turned 45 years young. It's all about how you feel, I'm telling you. I want to know if DoorDash will do away with regions. You sure you're talking about DoorDash, or are you talking about GrubHub? Because that's been a GrubHub thing as well. Mr. Glenn and the river of dreams, I go walking in my sleep. Let's see. Well, let me see here. Michelle, you're saying that I'm an old soul? James. Just people, you know, people that don't like me. Okay. So Glenn has brought up a very good question. I want to know if DoorDash will do away with regions. I'm going to say eventually they're probably going to as well. And GrubHub definitely has to get rid of regions. I would say within the next 3 months to 6 months, 3 to 6 months. What's up, Regina? See, I didn't ignore you. Let's see, catching up with the chat here. I don't know why Damon Wolf was hidden. He should not have been hidden. Sorry about that, guys. Purple cauliflower, tuna, ahi, celery, broccoli, mushrooms, bone broth, apple cider vinegar. There you go. Let's see here. Yes, Alan, I am in that age group that doesn't tip in general. But I'll tell you right now, I don't act upon what my age group does. I can't stand millennials for the most part. they're just obsessed with themselves and whatever. I just have never really fit in with my age group, to be honest. But I always make sure that I always give a minimum of a $5 tip on any order I do now. Minimum $5. Lynetta, what they're saying with doing away with regions is so that you don't have a spot that you have to report to in order to go online. Basically like how Uber or Lyft, you just kind of go on wherever, Probably, James. But Lexi, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Who knows, Michelle? Absolutely, Tanya. Nah, Boudica, I'm just pretty tired. I'm probably going to go to sleep shortly after this. Let's see. I know we were at... I didn't even check. Oh, wow. We're at 94 likes. I'll be. As much as I would love to do a PTD Power Hour, I'm probably going to wrap it up in the next few minutes or so. Maybe I'll... You know what? Maybe I'll stay on for 45 minutes. I'll meet you guys halfway there. Lexi, how you were saying about being an old soul, is that a good thing or a bad thing? They do need to be like that. Actually, let's just ask everybody. Do you guys prefer if there are no regions, like you just can go online wherever? And I'm talking, would you want this on DoorDash and GrubHub where you can go online wherever you want? Comment 333 for yes or 444 for no. Let's take a look at the chat. Exactly, Boudica. Thank you, Glenn. Michael Asylum, were you very stressed out? Is that why you went gray? Well, Boudica, I'm always starting back up on keto again, trying to incorporate the exercise and the keto. And when you switch from carb-based to fat-based energy, the process in between can make you kind of irritable, and it can make you really, really tired, because your body's relearning how to use its fuel source, or changing which fuel source it's using. So that plays a little bit into it as well. No, River, I was kidding about that. Sorry, so most of you guys prefer no regions. That's fair. You have 6 sisters. Wow. That's a lot of kids. Big family. So it's wow, it's 8 people total. It's no joke. Exactly, Damon. I hate the stupid regions and zones. So restrictive and pointless. Draw your own region. You know what? I almost feel like if GrubHub really wants to keep the driver levels, which, by the way, I think that's something that's going to go away in the next year or two, the driver levels, because they're almost pointless other than just getting early access to blocks to get priority on schedules, It's just GrubHub is so desperately trying to hold on to control of their drivers, and they're just panicking, I think that's just what it comes down to. But I feel like they need to offer something else for premier drivers other than, okay, you get early access to scheduling. Cool. Okay, if there's an XL order, you'll get it. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? But it's almost, it should be you get priority on a certain area of the region or something like that. That would definitely make people's acceptance rate go up, I feel like, if they were actually offering something better, Yes, gig economy rocker. I heard about that as well. I saw Tony talk about that. Of course, River. Yes, exactly. 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 Regina, what doesn't work for you? Josh Kramer, no problem, man. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see, I'm just trying to skim through the chat here. Let's see. Ever since they took away the hourly guarantee, the driver levels are pointless. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that cool? On a mission, like you can say, like, I want to stay within the 3 or 4 square miles right here in this section. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like it would give drivers a reason to be more accepting to lower orders or offers or whatever, you know? Because the fact is, we only want high payouts, and DoorDash and GrubHub and all these companies just want these orders to be fulfilled. But it's almost like you have to give some sort of an incentive. You know what I mean? Which they're trying to, like with the fluctuating base pay, but I still feel like there's better ways to go about it. You know what I mean? Here's a question for all of you guys to put in the chat or in the comment section if you're watching on the replay. What do you guys think could potentially incentivize drivers to accept more lower orders? What would you think? Like if DoorDash offered this, you would say, all right, fine, I'll take a $2 order. Like, what would they have to offer you in order for you to pick something up like that? Put that in the chat right now. There has to be something. You know what I mean? Like something that these companies could offer to us that we'd be like, all right, yeah, awesome. You know what I mean? Because we have to find a common ground for everybody. It's all about the balance. Oh, yeah, Richard, it definitely is. What's up, Nito209? What's up, V. Kelly? You made it. You made it, V. Kelly. That's right. I'm going to be on for about another 3.5 minutes, then I'm going to wrap it up. Alan, are you still here? Alan. Noting. Nothing. All I care about is cash in my pocket. Free food. Yeah, dude, you know what? I almost feel like they should do something like that. Yes, Michelle, I saw that. If no regions, could that mean you could drive 50 miles, right? Yes, absolutely. More bonuses. Yeah, obviously, definitely not for the $2. Like, draw your region. If it was 4-mile region, you get $4, fine. Jake said some low offers are food if they're close, or good if they're close. Yeah, like, you know, almost like maybe like a driver rewards thing or something like that. Like, if you complete 500 deliveries, you know, within a certain customer rating or whatever, they'll give you an extra bonus or something like that. Like, yeah, why don't they do stuff like that? You know, I just feel like they just figure, well, we could treat them like crap, and then they'll just drop like flies, and then we'll hire new people, then they'll quit, and then we'll hire new people, and then they'll quit. You know, it almost just doesn't seem like it makes sense. You know? Alan went back to the Jumanji game. I love that. That's great, James. And guys, we're trying to hit 100 likes, but we're going to go for 150 total. Please comment 111 if you smash that like button down below. 222 if you haven't yet. If you're on a phone or a tablet, all you got to do is close out the chat you're looking at in the top right corner of your screen. Then you'll see the like button. Give it a quick tap, and then click on live chat to the right, and then it'll bring the chat right back up. So keep smashing that like. Oh, Alan M, I see. Alan Christensen, excuse me, I'm sorry. Alan, now I see that you're still here. Alan M. But Alan Christensen, our MC of the night, seems to have left. But it's okay. And also, guys, please make sure you are all on the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 555 if you're on here already. Comment 665 if you're not on the Get Upside app yet. Link is in the description down below. All you do is print out your receipt after you pump your gas like you normally would. Take a picture of that receipt with the Get Upside app, and within 48 hours, they'll send you anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. You can't beat that. And, you know, results may vary more or less, you know, depending on where you live. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you will get paid every time that they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Link is in the description down below. Make sure you download it. Cassie says, I need money, not free food. There you go. But you know what? The free food could help you so that you don't have to maybe buy as much at the grocery store, or, you know, if you order out. You know what I mean? Free meal and better pay. There should be some sort of rewards thing. Yep. Absolutely. I think they should do something like that, you know. And also, guys, are you all signed up on our Facebook group, the Delivery Driver Lounge? Comment 999 if you're signed up on there. Comment 101010 if you're not yet. There's a link in the description, or you can go on Facebook and type in Delivery Driver Lounge. Make sure you sign up. Right back at you, Jen. Right back at you. And also on top of that, everybody, you should definitely make sure you are all subscribed here to Pay to Drive. Comment 777 if you are subscribed with that notification bell selected to all. Make sure you turn that on. Comment 888 if you're not yet. And of course, finally, definitely make sure all of you guys are subscribed to my second channel the same way. It's called the PTD Vlogs, aka the Pay to Drive Vlogs. I have done 707 consecutive days of uploading daily videos. So we talk about all of the topics on here and more with a little bit more of a personal touch. We have a great time. And comment 555 if you're subscribed there, 665 if you're not yet. We have a really, really good time over there. So on that note, everybody, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you had a great time. Again, thank you to Alan Christensen. If any of you guys have any articles you want to send to me into the show, or if you have any topics you want me to talk about, a personal story or anything, email it to PaidToDriveStories, STORIES, @gmail.com. Feel free to forward me stuff or send me articles or your own personal stories to use in videos if you'd like, so we can get you some answers. And that's about it. So, with that being said, smash that like, everyone. Comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't yet. And that's going to do it for me, guys. Until next time. As always, get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling, keep bustling. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all next time right here on what channel, everybody? Paid to Drive. Flood that in the chat. And also leave a comment saying PTD Mondays if you made it to the end. And you guys know the deal. Be excellent to each other. Whoa. Whoa. Thanks for coming, guys. See ya. Peace.